Good morning, everybody. So I've been getting a lot of messages of people who are asking questions and saying they want to do a 72-hour 3-day fast. And that's awesome. So here's just some tips on how I would do it, how I would get started. I've done a bunch of these fasts already, but the first one I ever did, I just went 52 hours. To be honest, before I did my first fast, I was kind of skeptical. And then I asked some folks who are pretty seasoned and veterans in fasting for some tips. And I was a bit worried, just how can you go, so many days without eating or, just drinking salt and water. And the response I got from one of the veterans was, it's pretty safe to do this because if you should get into trouble or if you feel that your body's, not feeling right, all you have to do is just eat, just break your fast and eat right then and there. So if you're interested in doing this, here's some tips that I would do. So the first thing I would do is I would eat my last meal in the morning, preferably before, 9 o'clock in the morning. The reason why you want to eat your last meal in the morning is because when you go to sleep when you wake up in the morning, most of the time you don't feel hungry. If you're eating right, if you're not eating loads of carbohydrates and your blood sugar is not going up and down in your sleep. So if you eat right and don't eat carbohydrates and don't eat lots of sugar, when you wake up in the morning, most of the time you don't feel hungry. And that's because your body and naturally your liver flushes glucose and a little bit of cortisol into your blood to wake you up and to give you energy to move. That's just naturally what your body does. So with the glucose that's already in your blood from your liver, you don't feel hungry. So I would eat my last meal in the morning so that when I break my fast, it's in the morning when I wake up, okay? The most challenging part of the day is going to be in the evenings when the family's eating, everyone's eating around you. What I try to do is keep busy, do something, go outside the house, do some work, keep busy, drink some water, and then just try to get to sleep as quickly as possible. That's what I try to do. So my first advice is to eat your last meal in the morning, try to do it before 9 a.m. And then every day in the fast that I wake up, I always start with a teaspoon of salt and 16 ounces of water. I chug that down and then I just drink water as I need, and I do a pinch of salt as I need it. So give that a shot. And again, if you want to try this, you don't have to go for 72 hours. Don't put a time limit on it. Just eat your last meal in the morning and go as long as you can. And if you start feeling weird or something starts not feeling right, just break your fast and eat and see how long you can go. My first time I did it was 52 hours. And then my second time I did it was 5 days. And then I've done a bunch of 3 days, 72 hours from then. So if you have any other questions, just DM me or comment on this video. I'd be happy to help out and let you know whatever I know. Good luck.